Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Let's go.
Keeps it moving. It's Scott. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Wide open downfield. They pull him down, but he's got enough. And it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's inside. It's Scott. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
To the air. It's Hayes. Out wide right. It's Scott. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Making the adjustment on the play.
Return. Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds his man. It's Danzy. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Northwestern. First score of the game goes up. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14.
Defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
to throw. It's Tisdale. He tries to take the top off. He's got it down the left. It's a seam wide open. He's at the top. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Extra point here will tie the game.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him, you want to leave him on an island, it's not going to turn out well.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and use it.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different. Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Got a man. It's Myers. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Scott. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. That's caught. It's Scott. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Mitchell. There he goes. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
And listen, the QB gave everything he had, right? He tried to get the 1st down. He even laid out. He wasn't worried about getting whacked. He tried to get the 1st down. Good effort, but just comes up a little bit short.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He's changing the play.
Ready, go!
Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Ready?
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line on a big pickup on that one.
Break, let's go! Hey, move!
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rush is on. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Here we go! Hey, take it!
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Second down, going to throw it. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Put themselves in good position with that 9-yard pickup before. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick catch. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it to clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Makes the grab. Powers through the defender. Breaks free and he might be gone. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
He's going to take off. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Let's talk for just a second about Western Kentucky and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the 2 top teams in the conference. These might be 2 of the better teams in the entire country. These 2 teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
Well, you can tell those 2 have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10.
goal. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Tisdale. Back's got it on the screen. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Wants to throw again. Caught, and he's got room. And he will take it in. Touchdown, WKU. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, it's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Mitchell. He breaks the tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Offense getting set for first down.
Ready, ready. Go.
Delayed give. It's Scott. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen that want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready, go.
Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Picked off. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. First play of this drive. Buying time to his right. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully. Forcing the turnover here now. A chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Collins. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And after that last completion, left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down. How will they attack on 2nd and short? He's stopped it. He's got enough to move the chain. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Sweet, sweet. Travel level. Ready to go.
Off play action. Under pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to find another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they've taken the lead. That time, as both teams head into the locker room, we're looking forward to a terrific second half. But before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and And we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 4 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's Kentucky engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in.
Snags it, and there's running room. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He's past the sticks. Right down the gut of the field. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Topper. That one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Left side, it's Myers. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Quick give, it's Mitchell. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Sells to run, wants to pass. Moves to his right. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Wide receiver going in motion.
Freeze, freeze. Go, go.
The run inside. It's Scott. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Ready. Go, go.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got him in the flat. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Red pass, it's complete. And now this top 25 team may be a little bit wobbly after that score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
Man, that dude has some jets. They run the replay, forget handing the football off. He takes off, and he is a running back in open field, chewing up yards. Nice big play by that young man.
They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Moving the pocket, it's Tisdale. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
2nd and long here. Hits inside, it's Allen. He's past the marker. All kinds of room to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. His huge game continues. 3rd time he's gotten paid earned in this one, and numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They only need about the length of the football to convert on second down. This time they'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Scott. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They give it back to him. Driven back.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Third and 6 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Fires quickly. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short as teams want to make their move in the rankings. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Drops back on first down. With the catch, it's Mitchell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient, and when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
Running inside, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Drops back. It's Hayes. Stepping to the right. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Just keep slinging it. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. They'll throw it from the red zone. They're working that left side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And they tacked on the extra point. Deep in the end zone, it's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Pulls it in. It's a zero. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They move on top here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
Here he comes with the return. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. But they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Down, ready. Let's go.
On the move, it's Mitchell. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll snap it from the 28, in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short.
129.
Motion from the wide receiver. Straight ahead, it's Mitchell. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, this offense, they started the drive with great field position. They're being methodical here. They're not hitting the home run necessarily and scoring these big explosive touchdowns, but they're getting 3rd down conversions. They're staying on the field. They do a nice job there running the football. They look like they're in control. That's a good sign.
They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks to the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Tough run here. It's Mitchell. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Tight end now in motion. Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Looking to the end zone. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve...
That's it. They get turned and pulling down, and they save the game. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more
obviously the goal was to win the game. But you also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts. I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.